What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. We're back with more official Madden 21 news. We're going to be talking about the passing improvements, the QB passing. You guys have been enjoying the breakdowns of the Madden 21 information that we've been getting. I will continue to do this to keep you guys up to date, keep the excitement going, knowing that when Madden 21 drops, this is going to be your place where you need to be. So we're going to be talking about a few things that you may have seen in the trailer. If you guys watched the deep dive, that was the live stream, you would have probably seen some of the gameplay footage that showed this. Throwing out of sacks, right? A lot of you are very, very concerned with that. And I want to talk to you guys about it really, really quickly to kind of let you guys understand exactly what EA is trying to do. When you watch regular, like real life football, quarterbacks that are strong like a Big Ben Roethlisberger, you've seen them do this. So this is not unrealistic. You've seen other players do it too, even if you're smaller, like right before they go down. You've seen it happen. So some of you guys are like crying foul. Oh my God, I'm gonna be sacking a dude, he's gonna be throwing it for 6. Right now they have abilities that allow you to do that, but this is gonna be a more set, improved version of doing it. So they're gonna go ahead and like make certain things matter, and they're telling you the QB strength rating and things like that are gonna come into play, and you might fumble if your player doesn't have that. So it doesn't give you guys all the freedom in the world to just do whatever you want, which is something that I like. I actually like that because, look, if I'm trying to get the ball off, right, and I'm using a quarterback that has decent strength and it's right there, those animations are going to change the way defensively that you can get away with blitzing, because that's the way it's like a broken play. Whenever we watch football, we'll see broken plays every week. Every Sunday, Monday, or Thursday, we saw broken plays. Like a dude comes in, he sort of hits the guy, but the guy gets the ball off, and then the defender thinks that, the corner thinks that, the play is over, it's a sack, and it's not. And the dude throws a hot one. Now, everybody can't do it, and in some cases, it's going to be a pick 6 or it's going to be a fumble. But that's a very, very huge improvement to it, because I have a feeling they're going to change the way the windup is. The windup might be a little bit more natural. They didn't speak specifically about it, but the way that they're talking about getting the ball out, I think it's going to be a little bit more of an improvement with the way the quarterbacks play. So that's going to be a huge thing. And remember, they're trying to drive the passing game back after a year of just all outright running. Now, it's kind of weird that Lamar Jackson is the cover athlete, because he can throw the ball, but we know he's more of a read option, Baltimore Ravens type new offense that they've been running. I'm very, very interested to see how that works out. The next thing with the deep passes under pressure, right? These under pressure throwing animations, realistically, it's already in the game. All right, they're just going to go ahead and enhance it and make the abilities and the attributes come more into play. You see what I'm saying? It's going to actually contextually speed up their throwing motion, so you'll be able to get the ball out a lot faster. But you have to be able to understand, like I said, the attributes of your player come into play more. Now, remember, I have been going crazy about, look, these guys have to make sure that if we look at the card and it says my throw under pressure is 99, I should be able to get those passes off more accurately than another quarterback. All right, it shouldn't just be regular and it doesn't matter and I can pick any quarterback. Those things should matter. So I like what they're doing, making those things actually come into play. So that's something that you guys want to go ahead and check out and look into further. The QB branch outs. Now look, as you drop back, you know who does this very, very well? Aaron Rodgers, which is probably why they made his release so fast. You can drop back and throw the ball at any time. Okay, it is crazy. Like this right here is going to be a wild savage thing. All right, now the rollout movement, which you can toggle by tapping the R2 button, R2, if you're Xbox, PS4, the quick throw inaccurate for Madden 20 has been turned off. So that may come into play with like a quick flat throw. Like you couldn't really do the wheel route out of verticals and bunch. You guys know what I'm talking about. Type the number 4 in the comment section if you came out this year and you thought that whole bunch thing would work, and you motioned the guy out on the outside with verticals and bunch, and you just threw the ball and hit the hot dog guy in the eye socket. Yeah, that, the quick throw inaccurate being turned off, that's going to be huge. I really, really like that, okay? Now, they're going to be tuning the accuracy and the power tuning, all right, to under pressure and crossbody passing accuracy. I do believe that you're still going to get that Patrick Mahomes action. I don't think they're really going that far away from what Madden 20 was, because Patrick Mahomes is the Super Bowl champion and he should be able to play like Patrick Mahomes. So all those things are going to still be in the game. All you guys that thought it's going to go away, the no look, cross your butt cheeks, hope to die, all that stuff, it'll still be actively in the game. You're going to have to find a way to play the best defense possible, or you're just going to get dotted. And that's pretty much it, right? Now, the max distance passing power penalty, this right here, I got to wait to see how this works. Okay, now they're actually saying that if it's past the QB's max passing distance, that it's going to be heavily affected. So they're saying that the throw power rating is going to be even more enhanced. For instance, right now, if you got to play with a 95 throw power rating, everybody pretty much throws the ball the same. 95 and above, in my opinion, throws the ball exactly the same. 94, you'll see a difference. And the reason that I know that specifically, because it was a time where Troy Aikman's max throw power was 94, and then once I got to 95, I tested out 95 versus 99, same exact passing distance. All right, so that's going to be something that you guys are going to want to work on and understand. You keep seeing like cross-body throws. That's just letting you know that the Patrick Mahomes effect is not going anywhere. All right, especially an Ultimate Team where you can allow your players to do more things by adding abilities. That's going to be a very, very huge thing, and I want to make sure everybody is very understanding with that. So not only are they enhancing the passing game, but you can still do wild throws. Now, the passing feedback text is going to let you guys know the result of each throw and how you can make it better, you know, et cetera, et cetera. Try to make you guys get kind of used to the way you should be throwing it, and if you didn't like a release, what you could do to make it different. Those are really, really huge factors that you guys need to really, you know, put into play and figure out how you want to work that as the game goes on, because that's going to be very, very huge if you're trying to throw the ball a certain way. Like maybe you want to throw it inside deep, you know, inside hard or whatever, because they're going to have better tuning with the actual lead passing and stuff. You know, if your quarterback physically can't do that, he shouldn't be able to do that. He shouldn't have that velocity that a Patrick Mahomes has. You know what I'm saying? Like these other, you know, weak arm quarterbacks shouldn't be able to throw the ball like a strong arm quarterback. So those things are going to come into play, and I'm very, very excited to see what's going to go on with that. And then finally, the parity for the handoff animations. Most of you guys don't understand this because we just look at it like, yo, it's just a regular handoff. But if you go right now, if you still actively have Madden 20, run with, like, use different quarterbacks and hand the ball off in different situations. And you'll see that when you change direction, like if you just use the right analog stick and flip the play, sometimes it doesn't go the same way. Sometimes there's a delay. It's a different type of animation. So now all respective handoffs are the same speed going either direction. That is a very, very huge thing. Okay, this is a very, very you know, interesting thing to let you guys understand as far as the way the handoffs work. Bro, it's very, very like you would have to like play the game like I do, where you choose different quarterbacks and do different things to kind of see it. It's not something that's glaring. You know what I'm saying? It's not like a huge thing for me, but for some people it may be, depending on the players that you use. Now, pass interference and illegal contact. This is going to be yo, we've been playing Madden without pass interference for years. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know. The illegal contact penalty, which means you can't touch a receiver after 5 yards. I don't really like that because you can accidentally run into the player. That's going to be very, very interesting to see how that works. But it'll probably change the game because now with your user, you won't have that advantage of being able to just bump anywhere you want. So, you know, it might change the game for a lot of us. It's going to be very, very huge to pretty much understand exactly what's going on with that. So I can't wait to really see how it works, but I'm very, very nervous about the illegal contact penalty. And why? Because when they add new things for the first time, it usually gets kind of buggy. You know what I'm saying? So I have a feeling that that might be tuned to try to kind of get it the right way throughout the year. But that stood out to me like, okay, illegal contact. So we press them a little bit, and if I'm usering on that side and I go over and try to pick the ball and I make slight contact after 5 yards, what happens? Is it going to give me, you know what I'm saying? Like if I'm aggressively going for the interception and it's downfield, would they still call illegal contact? Like that's just something that I'm going to have to pretty much, you know, watch and see how it works out. Now, it's going to be competitive simulation game styles, and, you know, it's primarily on the user control defenders. So we'll see how it goes, man. And for the franchise players, the penalties can be adjusted by the penalty setting menu. As far as, you know, for us in Madden Ultimate Team on competitive, or if you're doing simulation with some of the, you know, the missions and the challenges, that's going to be something that's only affected by your user. In most cases, people will just stand right in front of you and stop you from doing your route, and no call was made. That's going to be something that's going to stop that, obviously. I'm just concerned because I'm always trying to lurk. So if I go over there and, you know, I try to cut off the player and I accidentally bump them, are they gonna, is that gonna be illegal contact? Because if that's gonna be illegal contact, that's gonna be kind of weird to kind of figure out how you're gonna be able to utilize your user now. Because now you gotta like avoid the player and then at the last second jump in, which will probably open up more dudes going for 6 on you if you can't really go and engage going after the ball. So those are some of the things that I wanted to share. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the excitement for Madden 21 and these breakdowns. If you are, let me know in the comments. Other than that, I want you guys to continue to be safe, protect yourselves and family. Until next time, one love, y'all.